The story is of a close friend who turns out to be working for Britain's biggest arms manufacturers. So I was involved in a group called Campaign Against Arms Trade. A very, very close friend who worked tightly with a group of us doing all sorts of stuff, direct action and what have you. Turned out to be in the pay of BAE Systems, and this was proven in court that BAE Systems had been spying on Campaign Against Arms Trade. So the story came about because it was a story I wanted to tell and to put it into a political context. That this story of betrayal was an intensely personal story, but it also has a wider political significance. I'm sort of slightly obsessed with the three areas, which are kind of the areas that I've ended up working in, which are theatre and stand-up and journalism, and trying to cherry-pick those bits.
And this show really marries those in a kind of amazing way.
Well, I hope so, thank you. I mean, for me, the bits that are... With stand-up, you get playfulness and brevity. With theatre, you get this thing where you take people on an emotional journey, and you give people a chance to empathise and to reflect upon their own lives, which is an incredible, powerful thing. And then you have journalism, which is about getting the facts right, and getting them over quickly and succinctly. And that's really what I wanted to do with this show, was to use those three forces and disciplines to create a show which is very personal but political.
And amazing, as you say, that how actually also by marrying those different kind of forms, it actually does, it also demonstrates that this kind of live work, this sort of proclamation, that leads to change as well. It can actually lead to helping change things as well. We're actually in the Four Thieves here, and I'm really grateful to you for helping us put the show on, because obviously the show, you've done it at the Tricycle in North West London, pre-Christmas, and now you're coming down to Battersea for taking a stand. But of course we've had this fire, just a little fire in the back of the building where you were going to be in the Grand Hall. We're obviously working to rebuild, but in the meantime we're rehousing shows. So we're in the Four Thieves, which I understand you did a bit of decorating on.
This is how local I am. I'm horribly parochial because I'm such a South London boy. My dad and I redecorated this place when it was a roller disco, and it was called the Cornet of Horse.
Amazing.
And then I used to perform here when this was Jongleurs. So this was the Cornet of Horse became Jongleurs, and they used to have the stage over here. And in fact, the first real cabaret night, like alternative cabaret night, I saw was here.
Well, look, thanks for coming and doing the show here in the Four Thieves. And when we have the Grand Hall rebuilt, we'll get you back in.
I hope so.
Nice one.